I'm going to work with you on how to convert metric units. The chant we use to remember the metric line is kilo, heka, deca, base, deci, centi, milli. If you remember the metric line, this will help you greatly when you are trying to convert metric units. So kilo, heka, deca, base, deci, centi, milli. If we're working with liters, liters would be the base. If we're working with grams, grams would be the base. If we're working with meters, meters would be the base. This will work with any of those units of measurement. So if you are moving to the right on the metric line, you will be adding zeros or moving the decimal to the left and making the number larger. If you are moving to the left on the metric line, you will be subtracting zeros or moving the decimal to the right that many places. So let's start with an easy one. If you start with 1 liter, and you are trying to determine how many centiliters are in 1 liter, you are moving 2 spaces over, and you are moving to the right. So you are going to add 2 zeros. So you have 100 centiliters in 1 liter. If you were to go the opposite direction on the number line, if you were to have 1 liter again, and you wanted to determine how many kiloliters were in a liter, you would be moving 1, 2, 3 units to the left, so you would subtract 3 numbers. So if you have a 1, you add the decimal to the end of the 1, and you move that decimal over 1, 2, 3 places to the left to make that number 3 units smaller. So you would have 1/1000th of a kilometer or kiloliter to equal 1 liter. So when you're moving to the left of the metric line, you are subtracting numbers. When you're moving to the right, you're adding numbers. It's getting larger. Let's try another one. If I have 500 hecameters, and I am trying to determine how many meters are in 500 hecameters. Meters is my base. Am I moving to the right or am I moving to the left? I'm moving to the right. How many places to the right am I moving? I'm moving 1, 2 places to the right. Since I'm moving to the right, I know I need to add numbers. Since I'm moving 2 places to the right, I need to add 2 numbers. So there will be, add the 2 numbers, 50,000 meters in a hecameter. Let's do another example. Let's do a harder one. If I have 7 kilograms and I need to determine how many grams, which is the base, there are in 7 kilograms, am I moving to the left or am I moving to the right? I'm moving to the right. How many spaces to the right am I moving? How many units to the right? 1, 2, 3. Since I'm moving 3 spaces to the right, I need to add 3 zeros to my original number. There are 7,000 grams in 1 kilogram. Let's try one more. If I have 500 centiliters and I need to determine how many hectoliters I have. What will be my answer? First, I need to think, am I moving to my left or am I moving to my right? Since I'm starting at centimeters or centiliters and I'm moving to hectoliters, I'm moving to my left, so I will be subtracting. Let's find out how many units I'm moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I write the number 500, since that's a whole number, the decimal can go after it. Since I'm making this number smaller, I'm moving the decimal over 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm adding a 0 in the place that does not have a number. So my answer is 5/100ths of a hectoliter equals 500 centiliters.